Hi, I'm Rotary Swing instructor Clay Ballard, also known as the Lag Doctor, and I had a student in recently who was really struggling with lag. He was also struggling with compression at impact, and you can see as he's swinging down, this was before swing, as his club gets close to the ball or as his hands get over the ball, you can see that he's losing all of his lag. If I draw a line on the angle of the shaft here, the club's almost to the ball as his hands are over top of the ball, and that's really devastating for power and consistency. The harder you swing, the shorter you feel like it's going to go. And then as he was coming through impact, you can see that his left wrist was breaking down, and he's essentially adding loft to the club through impact. So what we did is we worked on a modified knuckles down drill, just like the drill that we have on the site, and it really helped him to get much more forward shaft lane, much better compression, started hitting the ball a lot more consistent with a lot more lag in just a few minutes. So let me show you what we worked on. Okay, so you can see here we started out by making some half swings with the left arm only, and what I wanted him to do in the backswing was make sure that he didn't get a whole lot of lag, so you can see that he's staying nice and wide with this left arm and he's not really hinging this club very early in the backswing. And then as he started down, I wanted him to feel like the back of his hand stayed facing right down toward the ball even as he swung through impact. So the knuckles of his hand would be facing the ground if he did this correctly as he swung through impact. So we're going to go ahead and watch as he swings down. You can see as his hand gets in the same position as it was before when we talked about having very little lag. Now this club head is really lagging behind. So before his club head was down here, or the club shaft was down there, now he's picked up tons of lag in the downswing. The club head's way back here. And then as he goes forward even farther into impact, you can see that this hand is really leaned forward. Now this would obviously be an exaggeration, and that's what I like to do at first. Feel the exaggeration first, and then you can always tone it down. But we can see now that this left arm is way ahead of the ball, and he's got a lot of bow in his left wrist. As I mentioned, his knuckles feel like they're pointing straight down to the ground, and he's really de-lofting this club face. So why this is so important is that you're taking the loft on your, say, 8-iron, and you're turning it into the loft of a 7-iron or a 6-iron. It won't be this exaggerated again once you're done, but once you do it properly, you're de-lofting the club a little bit. Now, it also gets better compression on the ball because you're hitting down and through. You're less likely to chunk because you're hitting down and through, and you're taking away the flip that adds a lot of inconsistency into the swing. So finally, let's go ahead and watch his finished swing after practicing this drill for about 15 minutes. Okay, so after we practiced the drill for a little bit, we went back to a full swing. And you can see now as he's coming down to impact, getting much better lag. So before, his hands were almost down to the ball, and now you can see his hands are lagging much more behind. So not perfect here, but well on his way for the period of just one lesson. He's also coming through impact. Now you can see that this left wrist is bowed, that the shaft is not flipping way forward as it was before, and even as he releases through, see how that left arm is nice and straight? He's go ahead and releasing that club by rolling the hands and keeping the left wrist bowed instead of letting that left wrist cup. So he started compressing the ball much better, had much more penetrating ball flight, and really started to hit the ball much improved in just a short lesson. So if you're interested in learning how to do this drill, I'm going to attach a preview of the full video that you can watch the first couple minutes. And then if you want to see the rest of that video, go ahead and click in the link in the description below. You can sign up for a free membership, and I'm going to include that video absolutely free of charge. That's usually only available for premium members, but I'm going to give it to you for free. If you click the link below, sign up for a free membership, you'll never be charged a dime. You'll get to see the full premium knuckles down video. So I look forward to seeing you more in the future, and good luck with your golf game.
When it comes to controlling ball flight, almost everything that dictates where the ball is going to go, how low or high you're going to hit it, what shot shape you're going to have, is dictated by what you do with your left hand. And unfortunately, that's kind of one of the frustrating parts of the game, is that most golfers are right-handed. They do everything with their right hand, and their left hand's never been trained. Although it's funny, if you watch a golf instructor who's a skilled player, they typically do everything talking with their left hand. I'm no different. Most everything I do is demonstrated by what I'm doing with my left hand. Although in the real world outside of golf, I can't even brush my teeth left-handed. It's completely useless. But in golf, I've taken the time to train it so it at least knows how to hit a golf ball. That's really about it. When it comes to controlling trajectory, what you want to start feeling is working on what you're feeling with the last 3 fingers, the last 3 knuckles in the left hand, and the logo of your glove. And so I'm going to give you some points that you can check to start being able to control your ball flight and start being able to hit shots that you didn't really think you were able to do just by learning how to train this guy. So what we're going to do at first is we're just going to check our impact alignment. So you should be able to simulate this position over and over by now. I'm going to move back a little bit so you can see the club face. So now, if I'm in a proper impact position, my left hand, back of my left hand is slightly arched. So you can see this would be kind of in a wrist neutral position. This would be in a very cupped position. This is in a slightly arched position. This would be really bowed. So you can.
Now it's time to take action. Don't let another year pass and still be frustrated with your golf game. This is your year to beat all of your friends. Go to the description below and click the link to sign up for your free membership. It will never cost you a dime, and you'll receive over 2.5 hours of detailed, eye-opening video lessons. Plus, you will be able to see the remainder of this video, only available if you click the link on this particular video. Be the first of your friends to join our 40,000 plus free members. We look forward to having you on our team.